I die today, I'ma go and get some money. If I die today, I'ma go and get some money. If I die today, if I die today.
Cold flows for a cold mind, see a new world, but I'm so blind. Kick rocks when your time's up, better start digging like a coal mine. Cold heart, seen cold times, it's a bold move, but the sunshine raise up when you...
Good morning, new 1%. It's Satoshi Boomin coming at you with another video. Guys, hit that subscribe button for me. I really appreciate it. I got my hot tea and honey locked and loaded, ready to go. We got rapid fire updates today. I hope you guys are enjoying your Sunday. It's a beautiful day for football, beautiful day for a lot of good things today. Hopefully the weather's still beautiful. And yeah, we're stacking VeChain and chilling, guys. Got my hot tea and honey locked and loaded, ready to go. Let's get this show started. Talking about VeChain here. Looking at the price, we're up about 4% on the day. Looks like the markets as a whole are trying to come up. Bitcoin is stuck at 48K. Just needed to cross over that 50K barrier on our way to 60K. And I think once we get on our way up to 60K, we could start to see VeChain move. Obviously, VeChain moves with Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin goes up, VeChain and other alts will go up. It's just the nature of the beast. VeChain is tied to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is still dominating. As we can see here, Bitcoin dominance is at 40%. Back when the bull run, when the major bull run was occurring, this number was going down. So what we need to start to see is Bitcoin get up there. Bitcoin needs to start moving sideways, and people need to start putting money into alts. Once you see this ETH dominance number go up, that's when you'll start to see alts go crazy. Typically, that's how it happens. Right now, Bitcoin's still dominating. Once people start to take profits from Bitcoin because it goes up, they start to bleed it into alts. That's what we need to see. I think at the height of the all-time highs, Bitcoin dominance was at like 35%, something like that. It was absolutely crazy, and alts were literally taking a lot of the market share. But good to see VeChain back up above 11 cents. Hopefully we can get to 15 cents soon. So yeah, that's the price, guys. We're moving on. You saw the title of the video. We're going to be talking about VTrust today. The reason why we're going to be talking about VTrust is because there's a lot of FUD out of China. China's still using VeChain, guys. China, while they're hostile to crypto, they're not hostile to VeChain. And that's one good thing. To me, the China FUD should not affect the crypto market anymore. They've blanketly banned Bitcoin. They've blanketly banned crypto trading. But they are a part of, they do recognize two cryptos, VeChain and I think AntChain, another chain. But VeChain is part of the accepted cryptos in China. So we don't have to worry about them banning VeChain or banning the use or kicking VeChain out. But the VeChain Foundation retweeted this. We talked about this a while ago, I want to say in June, about China. Over, I want to say 100 provinces in China, something like that, literally adopted VTrust. Absolutely crazy, guys. So adoption is occurring. Let's see here. How many was it? 100 neighborhoods. Yep. Blockchain technology is being applied to more than 100 neighborhoods, complexes, and technology ventures across Suzu. The project manager said blockchain technology allows the production and supervision of risk management and safety by providing a complete, untamperable record. The platform is affectionately known by residents in the community as a security magic weapon. One-stop service with one-click approval, a platform based on smart government service infrastructure. A citizen of Suzu said that he used to have to make several trips to the police station to move his household registration, but now he can do it in no time. Pretty awesome. So we can see here they're using the app there. The deputy director of the new district economic development said that Smart government had broken down information barriers between departments, all thanks to blockchain technology. Blockchain enables capabilities such as traceability, openness, and transparency, and has eliminated problems with data sharing between departments. Guys, siloed data is the worst type of data you could have, all right? Siloed, centralized data is easily corruptible, easily hacked, easily lost, easily destroyed. But gathering all this data is the new oil, guys. Companies are literally in a race to acquire as much data as possible. I said this once and I'm going to say it again. Tesla, the biggest company in the world, okay? One of the biggest companies in the world, one of the highest market caps in the world. They're not a car company. That might surprise you if this is the first time you're hearing this. They are a data collection company. Every time one of their Teslas get out on the road and hooks up to maps, they're literally gathering data on driving records. They're gathering data on driving behavior. They're mapping out the world with their Teslas. You don't think that data is valuable? You don't think that that's going to make them one of the most valuable companies in all of history? Okay, guys? Now, this got adopted by Suzu. And promoted by the Chinese state media, so you know that VeChain, the Chinese government is not going to promote something that they're going to ban or anything. So why is this important, guys? All right, let's take a look at VTrust now. So just going to go through it real quick. The application is called VTrust. Obviously, it provides hotels with an effective risk self-assessment toolkit, which we'll take a look here. I have an example up here. To enhance safety and risk management during and after the pandemic by using the one-stop data blockchain as a service platform VeChain toolchain, VTrust combines DNVGL risk management methodology to track and record to help businesses start managing 19 risk factors, starting with small to mid-scale hotels in China. And it goes on to talk about here how Chinese hospitals lost $9.4 billion in revenue, and over 74% of hotels were closed for 30 days. And I don't need to tell you guys how crippling that could be, especially for small hotels who are, just barely surviving. Now, with this technology and the third-party assurance, which is what DNVGL provides, hotels can provide immutable and trustworthy proof of cleanliness standards at their hotel, such as food preparation and housekeeping practices. And how they do that is these third-party companies go out. I used to work in the hotel industry for most of my life, actually. And these hotels, they go out, they act like normal customers. They're like, oh, we're getting audited. They know, the general managers know they're getting audited, but sometimes the employees themselves don't know. And these hotel auditors, the third-party companies like Deloitte, like PwC, like DNVGL, they come in, act like normal customers, and what they do is they just watch. They literally sit there and they watch. They watch how clean your hotel is. Is your front desk nice? Do you have enough rooms available? Are your rooms good? Food preparation good? How's your housekeeping? And all this stuff is going to be stored on the VeChainThor blockchain, guys. By leveraging data visualization model of the VeChain toolchain, VTrust helps hotels present immutable and trustworthy information stored on the VeChainThor public blockchain. And the hotels here are given a code, either green for they are in compliance, yellow, not so much, but kinda, and red, they're not in compliance. This is going to be important, especially for future pandemics, not just for 19. 19 is already here. There's not much we could do about 19 right now, but, excuse me. That was horrible. But 19 caused a lot of issues. Like I said, up here, 74.29% of the hotels were shut down and 9.4 billion lost in revenue. Absolutely crazy. So with this allows companies to be more transparent, to say, hey, you know, we take care of our pandemic here. We follow these rules, wear masks, we're clean, so that when people come in, especially international folks, people not from China coming into China to do business, can know that these hotels are safe. Okay. By using toolchain, VTrust builds a standard checklist for self-assessment and infection risk management. On one hand, it brings together aspects of DMVGL's infection risk management, healthcare standards, best practices in risk management, health, safety, and environment, and quality management systems and maturity safety rating standards. On the other hand, the integration of blockchain technology streamlines stakeholders across different operational stages, significantly lowering the cost of operation. So this is what the app looks like. Okay, let me go ahead and do it. So when you click the app, it looks like this. This is the VTrust for Hotel Nikko Suzu. Got the address here, got the official website here. But if we look down, we can see the audits for the last month here. So it looks like 4 weeks. This week here, they got a little frowny face. So maybe their rooms weren't to task, but looks like here all greens. Security got a green. Rooms, front desk, lobby, gymnasium, swimming pool, bathroom, beauty salon, public area cleaning. So as we can see here, for the past 4 weeks, they have been tracking and tracing the cleanliness. Are they following all the 19 rules, all the pandemic rules? And guys, this isn't going to be so much for 19. It's going to be for the next pandemic, which, you know, could be worse. We don't know when it's going to come, but we do know it is going to come. Pandemics normally come every, let's say, 2 years. So we're due for another one. So maybe in the next couple of months, you'll hear about Ebola or something. I don't know. But that's VTrust, guys. Again, why I brought it up. VeChain retweeted it. And again, China's adoption of blockchain technology continues in earnest. State-backed Xinhua News, the largest and most influential media organization in China, features VeChain's VTrust on their official website, quickly gaining over 1 million reads. Pretty cool, guys. All right. So moving on. And finally, guys, not too much VeChain news in the ecosystem today, but that's okay. We're still here each and every day for you. Let's take a look here. Traditionally, with Bitcoin, September is the weakest month. So yes, we're finally out of September. This is George Tung, Cryptos Are Us, on Yahoo Finance. Wow, my man's has made it big. Let's take a look at what he has to say.
Traditionally with Bitcoin, September is the weakest month. So yes, we're finally out of September, but a few things that came out recently that was very encouraging. Fed Chairman Powell also came out and said, hey, I'm not going to be banning Bitcoin and crypto. So that was a big, I don't know if it's endorsement, but sigh of relief for many in the industry. Also, there's just a lot of things going on. Yesterday, we had a big $3 billion options expirations for Bitcoin. So that could have been holding Bitcoin back a little bit this final week. But now we're in October and things are just looking a whole lot better.
And George, I mean, when you look down the line too, regulation obviously still can pop its head up whenever investors get skittish, and we see pullbacks around that all the time. But I mean, when you look farther out into the future, you think about these L1s out there that are competing with Ethereum. It doesn't seem like the SEC is looking at those right now, and so we've seen pops that have kind of increasingly become uncorrelated with the moves in Bitcoin and Ethereum. I mean, how serious should investors be taking maybe some of those altcoins farther down the line?
Well, the interesting thing is the SEC already declared both Bitcoin and Ethereum as non-securities. So Ethereum, being very different than Bitcoin, was already labeled not as a security. So that's very encouraging for all other network protocols that are following in Ethereum's footsteps. And there are so many out there. There's thousands to tens of thousands of crypto today. Many are following in Ethereum's footsteps, trying to become Ethereum killer, but many are in their own niche, trying to be a utility, trying to be a payment, trying to be a incentivized token. There's so many out there. So regulations it's going to be tough because there's so many things that the SEC have to look at. And right now it seems like Gary did kind of state that most in his eyes are securities, but we will see how the SEC and others really define what a crypto is, what a security really is. And right now the SEC also does have a big lawsuit with Ripple, and we'll see how that case goes.
George, what are you overweight on right now? Where do you see the best value or the biggest upside?
I tell everyone, all my audience that watch me daily, not to skip out on Bitcoin, because I do feel like many coming into this space, they look at Bitcoin, they're like, wow, it's 47, 48,000 or 50,000. And they feel like the potential may not be there. And that's one thing I tell people, don't discount Bitcoin. There's still plenty of room to grow Bitcoin. I think what we're seeing with Venezuela today is a perfect example, a really big endorsement for Bitcoin. When you have countries that suffer from hyperinflation, and we have countries that have monetary policy applied and just a whole lot of things going on, Bitcoin goes against that. That's why Bitcoin is looked at as a store of value, as a hedge against inflation. So what's going on with Venezuela right now is a perfect example why Bitcoin is here to stay. And there's many other reasons why Bitcoin is the winner right now. But as for altcoins, there are a lot that definitely have potential, like Ethereum being one of them, but Cardano is another up and coming one. Solana is another one. I mean, this is what I talk about. There's thousands out there, and there's a lot of good ones out there.
Yeah, there's a lot you talk about. There's a lot.
So that was Cryptos or Us. Bullish. September has always been kind of down, but we typically do see a recovery in November and December, and that's what we're hoping for. We're hoping for the last super cycle, guys. December. That's when all the marbles shall fall, hopefully. So I'm remaining patient. Nothing's changed. Still stacking VeChain and chilling. And I hope you are too. 904 days to the next Bitcoin block halving. And the markets look pretty good. Again, Bitcoin's still stuck here at about 48K. Nothing much we can do about that, guys. But pick up some cheap Bitcoin. That's all I can say. Nothing too crazy in the markets. It looks like Mise Go is pumping almost 40% on the day. So that's pretty cool. Shout out to all the Mise Go fans out there. I remember when Mise Go was less than $1. So I know all you OMG fans are pretty rich right now, right? Literally a year ago, Mise Go was like 35 cents. Absolutely crazy. Almost a year ago. 35 cents. And then it got listed on Coinbase. I remember that. It got listed on Coinbase around right here. Around right here. Yep. Back in the day. Those were the good old days where you could buy crypto for cheap. You could buy VeChain back then for less than a penny. Those days are gone now. Algo's looking good too. Picked up some algo at below $1. Super happy about that. Synthetics. Let's take a look at synthetics. Highly bullish on this. Still about $10. So there are some cryptos moving, guys. Again, just stack your favorite cryptos and chill. Tezos pumping like crazy. Could we see a $10 Tezos soon, guys? That would be freaking awesome. That would be amazing. So Tezos continues to pump. I know people were down on Tezos like it was nobody's business. But hey, if you find a coin that you like, if you find a coin that's actually doing something, just stack and chill. Don't listen to FUD. Don't get distracted, and you will be A-okay. All right, guys. Well, I got to run. I will talk to you soon with the Cardano updates. Don't let your memes be dreams. I love you guys so much. Hit that subscribe button for me. Have a good day.